I'm Dolo, and I'm good with that.
Don't fuck with me. I'm
backed by God, so I don't even know how to have the fear you need me to have.
Boy, if you weak ass niggas even thought of doing something to me, I light y'all bitch ass up.
I don't fuck with nobody. So when you fuck with me, I'm fuck with you.
You want to be somewhere where people are all trying to grow. And if you going behind, guess what they gonna do? Tell you, hey, bro, either get right or get the hell on. You see what I'm saying? But them the type of people you need to be around because that holds you to a standard.
If you can't receive someone telling you something, and even if you don't like who's saying it, if you're focused on what they're who's saying it than what they're saying, you're not emotionally intelligent.
That's a fact.
You're emotional.
God put me through a lot of trials and tribulations so that I wouldn't be complacent, so that I could remember who the fuck I am.
Obsessed with finding myself now and not having to prove anything to anybody other than myself. I believe in wins and lessons. Ain't no such thing as a loss. Everything is a lesson.
Can't let nothing break you. I don't care what the situation is, my nigga. Don't let that shit break you, cause it's always a
Stay
way.
you. Be you, be different. Don't try to follow no ways. What work for somebody else ain't gonna work for you.
Oh, I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to strive to better myself. Or I'm just trying to be a better person. Yeah.
Giving your best is enough. And sometimes we lose track of that. So for anybody out there, you know, you're enough.
One door closed, another one don't open.
I'm someone you really shouldn't put your hands on. So just make sure that this what you want, because I'm not going to stop, and I'm very resourceful.
See, I'm not one of the niggas that know a lot about a little. I know a little about a lot, bitch. I might not be the brightest candle on the cake, but bitch, I'm lit.
Yo, it's your boy Light Buddha Mike back at it again with another TikTok live reaction, fam. Thank you. Thank y'all for supporting the boy. I know I see you out there. You know what I'm saying? You know you see me. But shit, I better stop moving for y'all think I'm on drugs. I just gotta use the bathroom real quick. Let's get started.
Everyone just
Yo, let's get it, fam.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna be.
Bitch on the ride of my bed like a Mustang. I gotta watch on my wrist a bust down. See ya. I'm tryna hop on a flight out of town. See ya. But I sent my baby to bring it around. See ya.
So yeah, it's a late night. Late. What up, Dennis? What up, Cali X? Let's see if I get this in there real quick. Put this in the chat. Bam. Smack. Upscale to that. Think. Pow. Come on. Oh wait, it's on the bottom already. Let's start it, y'all.
Free Rashad Jamal, they gave him 16 fucking years for waking the world up and exposing the elites, they wasn't fair. He taught a lot of spiritual things that most niggas never knew about this fucked up ass world. Like what else was he supposed to do? He united the black community, something most of y'all can't do, but people steady hating on him. What the fuck, like I'm confused. His baby mama didn't wanna see him win, so she framed him. There was no proof, just a hearsay. They so shameful. Child molestation, they hit black leaders with the same thing to ruin our image, turn our people on us, then chain gang. How come y'all don't see this. This been happening for years. I'm tired of shit like this. That's why I'm never motherfucking scared. Free Rashad till it's backwards. He was preaching like a fucking pastor. I know he miss his family. This whole world is a fucking disaster. Talking about child molestation, bitch, what about Epstein? And that list they stole free.
How's everybody's night going so far? You know what I'm saying? I've been here. Hopefully these things videos download, you know. Hopefully. Oh, we got something going. Shit, let's you know what I'm saying? Let's start in.
I thank you, Lord, for my birth and everything that's followed. I thank you, Lord, for today, and I will pray for tomorrow. I thank you, Lord, for your guidance, because it's all that counts. And right here, right now, Lord, this is your house.
Some things. And now they got an even bigger one named Curtis Jackson. They should check the EPA report since he's been there and the toxic waste he's been allowing to be dumped around the property of Millennium Studios for cheap cash. And I'm not saying allegedly, Curtis. Bad boy.
Who's the worst celebrity like that you've been around is like the most full of sin?
In the Barge family, that should die under the jail. All being protected by Clive Davis. I wonder why.
Jaguar Wright just pulled the curtain back on what 50 Cent cut out of the Diddy documentary, and what she's describing is much darker than anything Netflix showed. According to her, this wasn't just light editing. She says names were removed, footage was left out, and the real story was trimmed down on purpose.
Was there anything at all that you were watching this documentary that was new information to you?
New?
Yes.
No.
From the history of Puff, him coming up, anything new?
No. There was nothing new for me. There was nothing new for me. 50 isn't just as bad as Diddy. 50 actually has a heart. He's a lovable thug. You know? Somebody should ask Soulja Boy how loving he is. He's very loving. All that time they spent together and the way he believed in him. Oh my God. They were almost inseparable. Truth is, Curtis is a swish. Been a swish for many years. Everyone knows it. The reason why I haven't got behind Curtis Jackson is because the only reason he wants them out of the way is so he can take over.
If you clicked on this video, it's probably because you heard Jaguar Wright is going all the way in on 50 Cent's Diddy documentary. And honestly, your curiosity makes sense. While everyone else is focused on what made it into Diddy, The Reckoning on Netflix, Jaguar is talking about what never made it to the screen at all. She says the most shocking parts weren't cut because they were weak or boring. They were cut because they were too explosive. The kind of information that could raise serious questions about powerful people. In this video, you're going to hear about a few major things Jaguar claims were completely left out. First, she talks about Clive Davis and why his absence from the documentary stood out, and why no one seems willing to speak on him. Next, we'll break down what Jaguar says was missing from the Lil Rod lawsuit coverage, including why Stevie J was never mentioned. And finally, she makes some jaw-dropping claims about Diddy being connected to the Illuminati and spiritual warfare that go far beyond the music industry. And Jaguar has some very interesting theories on why 50 chose to keep silent on some things. And now they got an even bigger one named Curtis Jackson. They should check the EPA report since he's been there and the toxic waste he's been allowing to be dumped around the property of Millennium Studios for cheap cash. And I'm not saying allegedly, Curtis. I know.
Some things.
And now they got an even bigger one named Curtis Jackson. They should check the EPA report since he's been there and the toxic waste he's been allowing to be dumped around the property of Millennium Studios for cheap cash. And I'm not saying allegedly, Curtis. I know what you've been doing. You don't give no about what happens to those people in that town, but I do. I just wonder how you like that man I sent you.
because he really didn't think you was gonna go for him. You, Curtis, you better do right by Shreveport, or I'm gonna let everybody know that Diddy Doo-Wop Bop ain't the only taste you got.
One of the biggest questions Jaguar Wright keeps asking is about Clive Davis. She points out that this is a man who owned 51% of Bad Boy Records. That means he had control. Yet in a 4-part documentary about accountability, he barely shows up at all. Jaguar says he only gets around half a minute of screen time. To her, that makes no sense, unless he was being protected. Maybe he doesn't want to be connected to Diddy anymore.
I'm recently walking into somewhere and they asked him about Diddy and he said, who? Is that old age, or does he not, they're not in the same world? Or they're in the same world, but they're not cohorts?
He's definitely been his ass.
Oh. Okay.
I would call that the same world.
Okay. Pretty intertwined.
And for him to say Diddy who is his way of saying, I'm not talking about Sean anymore. Maybe he's been playing cozy with the other Sean. Maybe he just got him another Sean.
When Jaguar was asked who the worst celebrity she has ever been around, she didn't pause. She said Clive Davis. She described him as someone with enormous power and a very dark presence in the music industry. She went even further, claiming he was connected to multiple tragic deaths.
Bitch, who was signed to Clive Davis after we all know what he did to Whitney Houston? And praise, Clive is my everything. Clive is my everything. I'd be nothing without him, you're fucking right. You're still nothing, even with him. Like, why does nobody want to be honest about this? Why is everybody so hot? Why do we want to believe? Yeah, she sacrificed her family, and I ain't saying allegedly. I'm gonna go talk to that. I've always wanted to talk to him.
Now, no one is saying these claims are proven facts, but it does raise a serious question. Why does someone with that much influence
in Bad Boy?
Who's the worst celebrity like that you've been around is like the most full of sin? I know no sin is greater, but like just was like, damn, this
Clive Davis.
Devil incarnate.
Clive Davis.
Janis Joplin. He blackmailed Betty Wright so she wouldn't tell anybody that he Janis Joplin. He killed Whitney Houston.
Jaguar also brings up moments and connections that she says people refuse to talk about. She questions why certain powerful figures were never questioned or even mentioned, despite being present during key moments in the industry. To her, these silences are not accidents. She believes they are deliberate.
Clive is a whole freak.
You think Clive put him on top?
I know. Clive, that's what he do. Queen Clive. Long may she reign. In hell.
When 50 Cent...
Don't nobody want to talk about why R. Kelly's bus was parked in Clive Davis's driveway, why his tour bus was parked in Clive Davis's driveway, at the house where the shit went down between Chris and Rihanna. Don't nobody want to talk about why it was filled with video girls who were being trafficked. And he was never questioned by Me Too. Why ain't nobody from Me Too saying anything? They had so much to say. That Harvey Weinstein, whose now all his charges is being dropped. So much for their investigation. Guess it was a little paper thin.
She then talks about Gene Deal, describing him as a peacemaker who helped keep things from spiraling out of control during tense times in the Bad Boy era. According to Jaguar, his presence kept a lot of situations from becoming much worse. She says when he was no longer around, everything changed. Without that balance, she believes unchecked power took over.
A million things I could tell you. There were a lot of fights at those old rap shows. What I can say was, he was the peacemaker. Period. Didn't nobody want to feel what he had.
I wonder what that means.
Well, this is an executive order. Everybody needs to watch out for this shit. Even you motherfucking white people. Especially you motherfuckers that voted that motherfucker in. Y'all peep this shit. Now, a couple of days ago, it has been written into stone. And 90 days from now, this motherfucking executive order will be unleashed. Strengthening and unleashing America's law enforcement to pursue criminals and protect innocent civilians. Now, I actually sat down and I read this motherfucker. And then I read it again. And then I read it again. But to be honest with y'all, I honestly read over that shit 10 fucking times because I was like, am I
I ain't read over that shit. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm mad that this video wasn't as long as I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? I've been bamboozled if you have to. I don't want to be boo-boo the fool, but that's what it do. Shit, you know?
They finna say I'm in women business, but every time I see a girl do this right here, I already know what type of girl you is. I know your whole character. Your whole personality comes off the internet. You speak in TikTok trends. You'll never miss an episode of Baddies. Your algorithm is full of how to look good, but not actually how to be a good person. And whatever you lack in morals, you don't lack in baby hairs. That's just an observation. But I feel like we checking that at the door, like we know what come with it, and we not dealing with that no more. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like I'm in women business, hey, I'm talking about in there, and I clock that.
In there. You know what I mean? Shit. That's all I'm trying to say, man. Them motherfuckers want to be clocking tea and shit, snapping nails at me. What the fuck you doing, man? Get right.
If it wasn't for that clip with Kai, I would have believed him off the rip, but it's like points on a graph making a line, right? Now I see this happen. I feel horrible for this guy. You can see he's emotional about this. This is like life-ruining accusation.
Real talk, life, bro. Accusations and the deepest.
Let's clock her tea right now. Let's clock her tea. Your Uber got to your house, that Talil put you in, at 8:40 a.m. Why did you proceed to text Talil friend at 9:10 a.m.? Hey, Talil has my phone. I'm on the way to get it back. I was all the way home too. Jordan, did you not just get out of a black truck at 8:40 a.m.?
The receipts.
Today's Streamers Update, Ty Lil just responded to the Jordan Pauline and denied all essay allegations. He claimed he's pursuing a defamation lawsuit. She asked him to go to his room, begged him for money, and everything was fully consensual. Bree just called out Sunny for lying in her apology timeline. Sunny claimed the Sakura comments happened months earlier, but Bree says it actually happened in August. Jordan Pauline just reacted to the Ty Lil's response and called him a arpist. She claimed police have all the details and posted religious messages minutes apart. Rakai just responded to the backlash after the Kai's mental health situation. He laughed it off and said it was obvious banter. Fans believe the clip was taken out of context. Evenly Ortiz just got comforted after tipping a waitress just $5 on a $250 bill. The waitress confronted her on stream, and Evelyn added $20 after being pressed. Ice Spice just faced backlash after attending the SpongeBob premiere in a very revealing outfit. Parents criticized the look due to kids being present.
I mean, come on now, man. You gotta learn how to be decent in the society we want to make. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a ratchet all your life. You know what I mean? Might get you paid, but it ain't gonna get you made. Some of that Fukushima fallout right there, y'all. So I noticed that your channel could benefit. It could, but I don't like to pay people to make my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather people just pay attention. You feel me? Pay attention.
But
When I'm telling you this, I'm not telling you this to fill you with no source, no form of anger, because we're supposed to be emotionless, but to fill you with the deepest of insight about the enemy, your planet, what's been going on your planet, what's going on your planet, why you are a target, and that you are being hunted down daily. And to stop this from happening to you, how to protect against it. And getting knowledge of self is the first step. But do understand, we are the last generation. So we not going for that bullshit. Period. You feel me? Like when I'm on here and I'm enlightening y'all and I'm telling y'all, yeah, I'm telling y'all what I'm telling y'all, that's true, and that's all good and that. But understand, 10 toes all the way in. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't start nothing, but we not ducking nothing.
Mm-hmm. That part. We ready.
You see, sometimes you don't even need to expose them because they're always going to tell you who they are.
I'm the new Diddy. I'm the new Diddy. It's crazy.
Did you hear what Diddy said? He just told y'all that he is the new Diddy. Why? Because the old Diddy is washed up. I mean, you just seen his Netflix series, right? You just seen what 50 Cent did out there. He washed them up. So that Diddy is gone. Everybody knows what he did. Everybody knows how much of a bad person he is, a bad entity, right? So of course, all they're gonna do is wipe the slate clean, right? Get rid of that character and give you a brand new one. He's got the money, he's got the house, he's got the cars, he's got the clothes, he's got the connections, right? Nobody likes that old Diddy anymore. He screwed so many people over. Why would we put that person back in when we could just create a whole new character, wipe his slate clean, right? Give him new face. We don't need to send him to acting school. He already knows what to do. He's got the connections in the industry. He's got everything. And now they're telling you straight to your face.
I'm the new Diddy.
Nigga, don't ask me, well, I haven't got a Rolls Royce. You supposed to stop. Y'all keep talking. Huh? You keep talking, man. And you shut the fuck up. Huh?
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet?
How come you ain't share it yet?
Y'all seen that new trailer to the new Steven Spielberg movie called Disclosure Day, y'all? They're telling you guys that these people have always been the aliens. Look at this. You know how we've been seeing these news reporters glitching and looking weird and acting weird in real time? They're telling y'all.
Let's take a look at today. Today is
Yo, this trailer crazy as hell, yo.
See how the eyes.
I don't know if that's gonna be on Netflix or not. Look like it's a Netflix hit, don't it? It look like it is. What y'all think? I think it's Netflix. But shit, I ain't gonna hold you. Get back to this Tyler shit.
I think that we should have given Ty Lil more credibility. I thought it happened. I didn't go out and like full on condemn him, right? But like I still should have given him more credibility and waited for his side of it. And that was a mistake. A person that's vindictive like that damages the reputation of a person who did nothing wrong, co-ops the entire audience, and she's weaponizing it, destroying it, doing it all over $2,000.
That's crazy work, yo. That's crazy work. Trying to be a slut. For what? A little bit of clout?
I think
Now
that we
you
should have
about
given Ty Lil
Look like Amber Heard and shit. So
Everybody says that I'm your old ball, and it's kind of sad because like we never had anything.
I never dribbled you before.
You never dribbled me.
It's a basketball court back there if you ever want to do dribble. I love the hoop.
You love the hoop?
see if they want to play some ball, man. Motherfucker know how to put tennis shoes on and go to work. She just thinking all that shit over money. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get it.
I'm a spiritual assassin. Many of you are spiritual assassins. Right? You have to understand that you are not like other spirits and souls, man. Stop trying to explain your contract to your parents, your friends. You said, y'all hit me up. Man, I try to get my mama. Your mama probably ain't no motherfucking spiritual assassin. She got a whole nother role she got. So she can't understand that. Feel me? You know how many motherfuckers don't think I'm crazy? They don't understand my aggression. They be like, shit, you think you ready to kill and die for these motherfuckers? They gonna die for you. I don't give a fuck what they gonna do. I worry about what I know what I'm gonna do. And what I can't do. I didn't come down here with no friends, nigga. I ain't come down here with none of y'all ass, nigga. I came down here to wake niggas up and make niggas remember and kick a lot of ass while doing it.
Yeah, I came here to kick ass and chew bubble gum. I'm all out of bubble gum.
Got absolute total support for Ty Lil after seeing this. I do. Like, this is absolutely disgusting. Unfortunately, I'm fully aware of defamation lawyers or anybody like that. So if he needs a referral, I know plenty of guys, and I have plenty of guys that know plenty of guys. So if he needs any insight or help on that, my DMs are open. He can always reach out to me and I'll do my best. It's just fucked.
Now, the 10 Commandments was found in Tennessee. Now watch this. 2,300 years was added to the Bible. That way you can add them characters. That way we won't figure it out. King Tut, king of Memphis. Alexander the Great, king of Memphis. King T, the king of Memphis. So check this out. The Lost Sea. It wasn't the Red Sea. It was the Lost Sea. But they didn't lie. Watch this. Tennessee. 10 in the sea. Tennessee. 10 in a sea. It wasn't the Red Sea. It was the Lost Sea, which is the second deepest lake in the world in Tennessee. And it appears red, often associated with the red clay, because it's so much red clay, it makes the sea appear red. Now, why in these hieroglyphics were they traveling down to get on a boat? Why are they traveling down? Remember, the Lost Sea, located 140 feet below the ground, the second largest in the world. All right? In Tennessee, we don't even know that. And it's red clay everywhere to make it look like it's red. Look at that. The 10 Commandments was in the Lost Sea, not the Red Sea. And the name Tennessee, they telling us. Remember, they have to tell you the truth. So check this out. This is 2,300 years. How could all this be 323 he died, 1,323 King T, 323 2000? That was so they remember what they doing with all them 323s. That's virtually impossible. And all them kings of Memphis. 1,000 added here, 300 added here, and 1,000 added here. You get Daniel prophecy, 2,300. Equals out to 2,300 exactly. Moses, 1,300 when he was around. Anakton was around in the 1,300s. Same thing. All of these people was around around the same time. So look, Anakton, 1,353. All right, Moses, 1,300. It was a big destiny swap, y'all. That's all it was a destiny swap. They took the Pharaoh's lies and made up a lot of characters and gave it back to us in Christianity. And Christianity spelled backwards makes it sound narcissist. What do narcissists want to do? Destiny swap with you. 10 in the sea. 10 Commandments, baby.
Catch some jewels right there. Don't let them drop. Pick them up. Carry them.
If you're not black, keep scrolling. I said if you're not black, keep scrolling. This is just for black people. This is a black person conversation right now. So If you comment below, I'm gonna let you know you're gonna get cussed out because this is a black person conversation. Black people. Okay, so check your skin tone. And if you're not black, keep it moving. Anyway, what the fuck is going on? I mean, were we right or were we right? Okay, this is barbaric. Barbaric. These motherfuckers are crazy. Listen, we tried to tell these hoes, these motherfuckers are crazy. The only humanity that they got is us. Is us. We are the only fucking humanity that these motherfuckers got. They don't understand that if black people like us, you know what I'm saying, was actually in position, none of this shit would have ever happened. None of it. They are destroying themselves. And this isn't the first time. This is not the first time, y'all. It may be the last time, but remember when white people were so clean? You remember? They used to have this clean, pristine image. Oh, we never do anything. We're this, we're that, we're these people. It's those barbaric people. It's the Mexicans. It's the blacks. It's the this. It's the that. Bruh, taking babies off of fucking cancer care? Like, how barbaric can you be? I mean, the Gaza. Fucking Gaza. This would have never happened if black people were in power. Never. Never. Oh my God. And the fact that we gotta stay in this motherfucker, like, give us a
If it was up to us, man, I think everybody would be eating vegetables and we'd be having fruits and vegetables on the trees. You know what I'm saying? It's like life would be nice. It wouldn't be easy. It'd be nice though. Because nobody would starve. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would have like inner earth grows and shit. That'd be nice. I like that idea.
Here you are. Drink your blue stuff, which is like a dye. Then take your zeolite derivative, which is one of the most popular nano-sized natural zeolite. One of the most popular, the most well-studied for creating biosensing, optical, biological sensing out of your own cells. Here we are. You didn't tell them they're connected to the cloud. You didn't tell them that when they're using these magic paper weights and all this stuff, they're connecting to these mesh networks. It's been that way since the 90s. You didn't tell them that. You told them, we got rid of the graphene, or we got rid of your MAC ID. You don't have only one MAC ID. Nano networks are really small, so they communicate with Corona 2D routing, cascade effects, weird hop counts, timing and quality of service packets, 5 different protocols. And you, once again, it got rid of the MAC IDs, the Bluetooth. The Bluetooth is just one type of visible network communication. What about the Thread and the Zigbee? Right there on the side of your wall, in your house. They call it a kill box. 2005.
I think we should start wrapping those things in foil or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, DJ, hop up here and let's listen to that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got the PC and shit, man. You can do all that stuff from home. It's easier for you to do it than for us. I'm on the phone. You dig? Let's get it.
Where the ancestors go when they leave your body? They go and live inside of you. They live inside of you. That's where your ancestors are. Each man has his own universe, and when the ancestors go, they live inside of you. We get too much respect for the ancestors, and the ancestors ain't nothing but a damn nigga that lost the body. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? And some of them are confused too. Don't let nobody fool you. Some of our ancestors and some of the gods are lost because they are random energies in an abandoned zoo. And the only reason why how they ever get to the particular point where they are directed the right way is you got to conceive of it and you got to line it up because the simple fact that's our task.
See, we do all this for the generations ahead of us. Because all the ones who left us made a way. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here today. But we move on and we grow strong. Because what we is, baby kids. When we don't die, we multiply.
This drives me nuts. Not gonna lie. That's Anchor Watt, and that's something that we use every day. About 10 years ago, Anchor Watt was scanned with LiDAR to remove the trees and see what's underneath them. When they did that, these appeared. Let me put this into perspective. Anchor Watt is the biggest temple on Earth. 7 Anchor Watts could fit comfortably in whatever that is. That squiggly geometry is used by your credit card and your festival wristband, and Walmart when it tries to stop you from stealing stuff. These are RFID chips. They don't need power, but they couple with an antenna sending a signal, which is crazy because Anchor Watt's aligned to a star. It also has the exact geometry of a camera sensor that converts light to electricity. The only difference is scale. And the temple has the geometry of a timekeeping oscillator, which is exactly what it does using the sun. The towers are shaped like the signal coming out of your phone when it connects to a tower. A cross-section of these towers is the same geometry as a corrugated horn antenna. The shape of a computer chip is functional, not aesthetic. That's because they're meant to manipulate electrical vibrations. Well, between the ionosphere and the ground is a current called the global electric circuit. This seems like too many coincidences, which is why about 80%.
I was intrigued, man. They had to go. They had to stop. Angela, what it do? Angela down in the building. Excuse me. Let's get it.
Every year on the 11th day of the 11th month at precisely 11:11 a.m., something extraordinary happens in Washington, D.C. The sun's rays, perfect and unwavering, pass through the elliptical openings of the Armed Service Memorial's great pillars. They converge with absolute precision to illuminate one single point, the mosaic of the Great Seal of the United States. For just a few brief moments, light and geometry, earth and sky, come together in flawless harmony. It's not a coincidence, and it's not chance. It's precision that is beyond human error. And yet, most people never stop to wonder how. How can the sun, year after year, align with such flawless timing, down to the exact second? How can a world that is supposedly spinning, tilting, and hurling through space produce such unwavering accuracy? They call it a memorial to time and to service, to sacrifice. But maybe it's something more. Maybe it's a silent testament to a truth they have hidden in plain sight. That the earth is steady, fixed, built with divine precision. At 11:11 on November 11th, the sun doesn't just mark remembrance, it keeps perfect time. And still the majority never notice. They walk past it, unaware that they just witnessed the universe proving itself to be a clock. One that never skips a beat, never drifts, and never fails. So let me ask you, if the world were truly spinning, tilting, and drifting through endless space, how could the sky keep such perfect time? Maybe what we're seeing isn't a coincidence of orbits, but the precision of a perfect sky clock turning right above a flat, stationary Earth.
Mm. Yeah, man. See, what up? What up? Hope all is well. Yes, yes. Nudie, what it do? Nudie in the building. it moving.
Everywhere. So it keeps them bodies connected to them other realities too. All right. But this soul that you got, all right, this soul that you got, what it does is it emits all this ether and heat, and it's hot. It's hotter than anything you can think of. So what does heat do? Heat rises. So that ether rises, and it rises out your scalp, and it grows at the top of your head. It grows through your face. It grows into your arms, your pubic hairs, on your arms, on your legs. You know, some people are heavier than others. It's because their ether is warmer. See what I'm saying? Their ether is warmer, so they grow more hair. You know what I'm saying? Their ether is warmer. You know what I'm saying? Their ether is warmer, or if there was something, it might not just be warmer. Sometimes it be just that it emits more of a higher frequency here, a higher radiant frequency here. Right? So you gotta understand that this is what's growing out the top of your head. It's ether. It's ether. And it's coming from a celestial place. And your soul is your navel. It's like your umbilical cord. The same way a baby is attached to his mom's umbilical cord. That's what connects them. Your soul is your umbilical cord that keeps you connected back home into your ancestors, into the solar system that you come from, to the cosmos that you come from. Because you're an ancient being. Okay? So
Peace to the gods. Yes. Peace to the gods. Free that nigga.
The ones over here, because they dropped them off, we got everything in our bloodline. So they said that based on what the Egyptians say, that there will be a group of Egyptians in America in the last days. Then they say, well, we got the bloodline now, isolate the bloodline. So the bloodline, they say isolate the blood. It's the whole African nation, but they got one bloodline that is a bunch of people that unlike anything on the planet. Plus, you got to realize another thing. Now, I'm going to drop this on you. Now, you got to understand alchemy to understand what I'm talking about. In the history of the priesthood, in some Atlantean part, way back before Egypt, they had a priesthood that broke away, and they was trying to create a Christ by mixing bloodlines together. That's what was trying to create the Kusaks Haderachs that they talk about in Doom. Superman, a super being. So they went, but they botched the job and grafted it too much out of the original strain, and you got the white man. But that was an experiment, an alchemical experiment by priesthoods. Then later on we get the Yaku story, which is just a simulated mythology of a much elaborate thing. But they was trying to create a super being, but they botched the job. They botched the job. But it's like the X-Men say, it takes years and years. Because alchemy is taking something original and making something new. So they created the white man. Now, so he's something that is abnormal. Now, the next phase here is you got this new creation of all these multiple African tribes in a slave that was even bred to even be stronger and all this type of stuff. And then one little abnormal particle mixed in, which is the white man, and you got something that is superhuman now. It is because of that, whatever that original particle that they mixed it is by itself is nothing but some a germ. But with us, it made something. The nigger is the most unique motherfucker on the planet. I'm not talking about the African, I'm not talking about the Caribbean. I'm talking about straight up. And you got to admit,
You know where you was going with that shit. We the shit. They want to be us. Shit. We tell them what to eat, how to dress, how to talk, how to walk. Shit, they look at us even when they trying to learn how to fuck. Shit, what the fuck? They dancing like us now. Motherfuckers acting like us to the T. Only thing they can't be is us. That's why they hate us. Because they ain't us.
It's drying the cells out, and it's bringing up the salt and potassium ratio in the body, which make you quench for more. Is it that it? Is that it? Huh? And then notice when you talk about things that I'm finna talk about, and you eat your fruits and you get your water from your fruits, you don't have that problem. You don't have that dehydrative factor going on there, because that is the real water that you need to eat. You know, I got a book of Indians, ancient Indians and ancient yogis talking about their food, and they never, ever, ever drunk water. Just like you are rare. I mean, it's very seldom that I will drink water, because I am getting a lot of my water from my food. You do not drink water. Dogs drink water. Camels drink water. Four-legged beasts drink water. Do you know in order to drink water scientifically, you will have to stand on all fours, you have to elongate your neck, and you have to lap the water with your tongue? Your tongue is not even long enough, and it don't have the type of muscles that other mammals have to even lap that water in. In order for you to drink water, you got to close your hands together, do this. You got to do everything but what you can do naturally with it to even drink this water. You getting water in cups and glasses. You weren't born with cups, glasses, and bowls and none of that other. These are utensils that you make for you can assimilate other creatures, for you can start drinking these things. Just like you make knives and you make forks because you don't have claws like a carnivore, and you make these knives and these forks for you can claw and rip and tear into flesh, showing you that you were not created to eat flesh. Same thing when it comes to water that comes out of wells and oceans and lakes. You were not made to drink that. If you was, then your neck and your digestive tract would be made a certain way. Your tongue would be elongated a certain way for it can lap and get that water in. Guess what? You ain't got to do that when you're eating your water. See, you're supposed to eat water. You're supposed to chew water. You're not supposed to drink water. Human beings is not a drinking faculty, y'all, and I'm finna prove.
It'd be nice if he proved it, you know what I'm saying? People also require water. He's not correct about that. We know that. You know what I'm saying? It's just we supposed to be drinking H3O2, which is hydrated water. You know what I'm saying? We need fruit. And fruit with a lot of water, like watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, grapes. Grapes are very good. Blueberries, strawberries, all those are good.
TikTok, this video is for entertainment purposes only.
Ain't this your boy Chris? Now I know you getting ready to say, oh, not Chris Breezy. Not Chris Breezy. Now I like Chris Breezy too. I ain't gonna lie, but fuck him. Because he got to explain this shit now. Now got a tattoo on his face of a symbol. See that triangle? Now you can go to the FBI's website right now. These are symbols. This one is for little boys and this one is for little girls. So Chris Brown got some explaining to do. See? Now he posted a picture of this new Jordan, sneaker tattoo he got on his face. But fuck the Jordans. Not only was that retarded to get a shoe tattooed on your face, okay? But yeah. Let's just talk about this tattoo right here. What's that about? Why do you have a symbol on your face, my nigga? What's that about? So, I mean, I just want to let y'all know, when we say all these months, I've been saying this shit for years. It's 5 years ago. When niggas tell you this Hollywood shit is full of, please motherfucking stop thinking that everything is a conspiracy. Please stop thinking that this is a conspiracy. And I got a question. Is this a grown man shoe? Or is this a baby shoe? Because we know that these, take the pictures and they have random children's shoes in the pictures. So, I just want to know, why do this nigga got a symbol on his face, what appears to be a baby shoe? What is that about though? So it's unquestionable. It's celebrity status to the point where we can't ask this nigga, what does this triangle mean on his face? You know what I'm saying? Niggas ask me, what do my tattoos mean? And I explain them. No problem. I explain them. This is not gang, insignia. These are sacred geometrical patterns. Just like I got the flowers of life on my head. I don't have a tattoo that I can't explain. Y'all don't see me telling y'all, don't ask me no questions, nigga, don't worry about what it means. What you mean don't worry about what it means? Nigga, why do you have a known symbol on your face, my nigga? Why do you have that there? Why do you have that there? Why do you have that there? Straight up. And I don't want to hear no niggas talking about it's a pyramid or none of that. This ain't no pyramid, my nigga. I know what a pyramid look like. I got one tattooed on my neck and 3 on my chest. My nigga, this ain't no fucking pyramid. This is this. You can even see the internal design is the same. It's a triangle within a triangle. That's not how niggas tattoo or draw pyramids. So, you know what I mean? This shit is kind of creepy. This shit is kind of creepy. This shit is kind of creepy. And we know that in Hollywood, a lot of the clothing brands be associated with, such as the Off-White brand and all of this shit. So, shit that appears, you know, innocent is not always innocent. It's a cover-up. Now, let's keep pushing. Okay? Because the Pope got the same shit on his robe. So the same shit that's on Christ's face is on the Pope robe. And we know these kids, that's not even a secret. The Catholic Church was the first organization to openly just be blasted. So if the Pope got symbolism on his attire, okay, we want to know why the just have this same logo on his face, huh? Why would you tattoo a symbol on your face? What does the symbol mean to that it don't mean to the Pope? Now let's go into the panda video, right? As y'all can see, I screenshotted this shit myself. I watched the whole video myself. Now you might say, Pharaoh, why do you got the panda video on here? Oh, don't tell us designers. The nigga might be. We got some questions. Because when you the child, right? The trauma bursts blood vessels in their eyes. These blood vessels are called capillaries. And it makes their eyes look swell. And this is a picture of a child that was not only physically but sexually abused. Now here's the thing. They call this the panda effect in the little groups. Now, we want to ask ourselves, why the f did this nigga designer make a song called Panda, right? And it seems innocent. But now that we know how Hollywood give it up, we have to reanalyze shit that we thought was innocent. So if Hollywood is little kids, and they call the effects of how little kids look at the panda effect, why the f is this nigga in his video? Because right now, y'all think this is a panda. This is not a panda. This is a woman twerking. So the eyes in the face of the panda is her, and the ears is her lower back. Remember, you have a child just. So you got the panda face on the part of this person. And we hope this is a woman and not really a trend. But you got the panda face on the area of this person. And the panda face is produced when you, the child. And then at the end of the video, this nigga, I believe this is him or, they got the panda face on. And then you gotta just ask yourself, why the f does the video have nothing to do with the lyrics? It's like when I went in on that Young Thug and Lil Uzi video called Up. Nigga, ain't no bras in Atlanta in this video. Ain't no money, this video look like some underground secret society shit. If you go watch this video don't got shit to do with the lyrics. The video is not in alignment with the lyrics. So my main thing is this. I'm not accusing designer of being all I'm saying is, can we ask this nigga what's going on with that? What inspired the panda song? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I could call some niggas in the hood. Niggas don't talk about pandas. Niggas don't use panda as a trend. It's not a trending thing. And niggas damn sure don't paint their face like pandas. So if you want to ask designer, what's happening with this, my nigga? What's happening with this? And then you got A in there. We know for a fact A's in the sunken place. So what is the real reason behind this panda song? That's all I'm saying. Can we ask these niggas? What the f do you got the pedophile symbol on your face for, my nigga? Designer. What the fuck is you making songs that's referencing for, my nigga? What's happening with that? What's happening with that? Because y'all niggas, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and I told y'all before, Hollywood is, in black Hollywood, is our swamp. The political arena is white people's swamp. But I kept my word. I told white America we would motherfucking help y'all drain y'all swamp, and I'm helping you do that. But I'm gonna let niggas know. On top of that, whatchamacallit, Hollywood is our swamp. Straight up. Straight up. Now wait, there's more. There's more. Now the next scene, the next one is gonna be graphic. It's gonna be real graphic. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the next one's gonna be real graphic, and we coming back to your boy, Obama bin Laden. Okay? Now.
Oh shit, Obama bin Laden. That's so funny. That is funny. I had to switch the little angle and shit because I seen it keeps cutting me off a little bit. Just weird. It's weird. I bet y'all didn't know that stuff about the panda stuff. A lot of that stuff is true. A lot of that stuff is true. I don't want to talk about it on YouTube just because of guidelines and stuff, you know. Keep my channel. But hey, keep it moving.
Hey, TikTok, if you ran a drug cartel and one of your boats was blown out of the water by a U.S. Navy missile, how many more boats would you send on that same path? Now, let's TikTok about it. Now, I know y'all hadn't seen much of me lately because TikTok is censoring me bad. You would think that I had corn on my page or something like that. But let's talk America. How is it that Americans are so easily fooled and they'll believe anything that comes out of the same people's mouths that they say they don't believe anything that comes out of those people's mouths? So let's say you're the head of the drug cartel. You send a boat out. One of your boats get blown up. You lose product. You lose money. Okay, well maybe that was an accident. Well, no, it can't be an accident because America is putting it all over social media that this is what they're doing. How many more boats full of drugs would you send out? I'm just asking. If you lost money, you lost people, and America is bragging about killing your people and messing up your money, how many more boats would you send on that same route? So you're telling me that over 10 boats have been blown up, over 80 people has been killed, and cartel members are still volunteering to ride small boats along that same route? And it amazes me that the American people were like, well, they've designated them terrorists, so they can do what they want. Who gets to designate what a terrorist is? Because by the definition of terrorist, I don't think it's them that's the terrorist. But what baffles me the most is how unintelligent Americans are. This is sad.
That is a good question. And it is sad. Why would you keep sending 10 boats? Did they get like a lag ping or some shit where they had to send in like 10 orders straight back to back to back? None confirmation of delivery and obtaining any radio connection with these vessels and shit. Like, come on, man. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Let's keep it moving.
Sphering the Flat Earth, Part 3, Part and Parcel. Parts 1 and 2 discuss the fixing of the prime meridian and geodetic survey markers to triangulate flat Earth into a sphere model. The infamous Red Hat Club implemented a geomancy agenda to hide God and his land by changing the perception of the Earth's shape. Ptolemy, Mercator, John Dee, and Satan Claus, or Saint Nick, are considered liberators and mathematical magi. In the mix is Hermes Trismegistus, and again, John Dee for playing lead roles in the time of great deception. Note also the fascination with the amillary sphere that shows latitude and longitudes, creating this spherical shape. Hermeticism teaches the worship of celestial spheres and holds the globe like a torch, hailing liberation by the subjugation of mankind, the practice of inverting perception of Earth's cosmology designed by God for his glory and for our good. Triangulation and spheres aside, look at the famous depiction of Ptolemy, not only looking like Saint Nick, but also holding a geometric compass over the entrance to the Terra de Yeso, which it also translates to Land of Jesus. In the book of Isaiah, we are told that God veils the land and his people, yet on maps the land is hidden by the magic of geodesy to keep mankind in the dark. Revelation 20 tells us, in the time of deception during the little season, Gog and Magog will be deceived by Satan to go up over the broad plain of the earth surrounding the camp of the saints and the beloved city. What a crazy idea that mankind has been bribed with sugary sweets and toys technology wrapped up like origami. The earth is a Christmas gift in paper, folded and measured to keep the truth of our realm hidden from us, created for our pleasure and demise, as if by Santa himself to keep us in a state of childlike bliss, willing kidnap victims. Here you can see the Library of Congress. The first printed globe in 1509 was shown in pieces. The globe here can be seen cut into shapes called gores. The earliest globe depictions are even described as a cut and paste job to wrap the map around a sphere.
A noted indication of hidden land is right here on the 180 longitude. We can see partially hidden land. Here you can see the gores are for a 12 centimeter globe. In 1507, this was to wrap a piece of land around the sphere. In Matthew 13:44, Jesus says, "And again the kingdom of heaven is like unto treasure hid in a field, the which when a man hath found, he hideth, and for joy thereof goeth and selleth all that he hath, and buyeth that field." The leaders of this world are all in on the great deception to hide God and the land of promise by wrapping the treasure of the earth within a folded map, offering it to their god Lucifer, Moloch, Baal. These are MAGA, magi, magicians, and they laugh at how easy it is to beguile the masses and pull off the greatest con job in history. In Matthew 23:13, Jesus states, "Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For you shut up the kingdom of heaven against men. For ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in."
This is just a red cap, but it's not no cap like theirs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wearing a fez or whatever that dude was wearing. It's just this head wrap. But I digress. Let's keep it moving.
Check this shit out, people. Motherfuckers talking that shit about Donald Trump. I support that motherfucker. You know why I support that motherfucker? He doing some shit that now other president didn't do. See, y'all don't understand that this is a motherfucking real live, real deal spiritual war. Trump is set in place to say motherfuckers look like this. To say your black ass, your melanated ass, your African American ass, if you want to call yourself that, your whatever nappy hair ass, to say you. Sad to say, motherfuckers look like me, always complaining. Who holding us back? Your ass holding you back. Because with Trump, motherfucking goddamn signed that executive order to get them immigrants out of here. He did it for a reason. He understands this is our land. This world I'm standing on right here, he understands this is all shit. When you look at the Arabs, they making more money than you. Let me do this right here. Let me show y'all something. This is $100 bill right here. You make this motherfucker 9 more times, that's $1,000. See what I'm saying? You got 10 of these is 1,000, right? 100 of these is 10,000. See what I'm saying? I see Mexicans, Venezuelans, Asians, white people, all other race of peoples coming over here. They got a lot of these. This is what I'm saying. Peep this out. Peep this out right here. It's a good motherfucker right here. These are the immigrants. These are the immigrants right here, the $100 bill. These are the black niggas right here, the dollar bill. They run around with 10 of these is 1,000. You run around with 10 of these with $10. That's it. You think that's what you think you worth. They run around with 100 of these in their pocket, which is a 10,000. You run around with 100 of these, which is $100 in your pocket. Do the math in your motherfucking brain. I see Mexicans going to banks. They don't go in a regular line to cash their check or to go talk to the bank teller. They go in the business section line. See what I'm saying? Depositing motherfucking hundreds of these motherfuckers. While you going, a nigga that complain about ICE sending them fucking immigrants back, you going in the bank withdrawing 100 of these, $100. And they going depositing more than one of these motherfuckers. Do you catch the drift? So all y'all motherfuckers talking about Trump doing this, Trump doing that. That nigga doing an amazing job, you dumbass motherfucker. It gotta be somebody like him to get those people out of here. Because why you sitting back complaining about another motherfucker don't look like you helping your motherfucking ass trying to be better on your own motherfucking land when everybody goddamn got access to the resource except your ass? I'm tired of preaching to you motherfuckers, man. As of now, as today, it's turning motherfucking night. Melanated people, wake your motherfucking ass up. We gotta start sticking together, man. These people taking all our shit. Stop playing games with yourself. I'm speaking some real motherfucking shit. This ain't no motherfucking game. What I'm saying, stop playing with your fucking self. And smell the motherfucking coffee, drink that shit, and wake your ass up. As of today, stop going to your neighborhood convenience store, shopping with them Middle Eastern motherfuckers. As of today, if you gotta get some repairs done in your house, don't call up a Mexican for cheap labor, because it really ain't cheap. Nothing these days are cheap. It's black carpenters out here. Get them to do it. As of today, if you don't really need nothing, don't go buy shit from none of these big time corporations. Get with your community, man. Congregate with your community. Come together. Brainstorm. Put that money together. Get some land, man. Like our ancestors did, man. And get all motherfucking shit back, man. I can't go no more further detail with this shit, man. I'm not done out this bitch.
As he said, I can't go in with no more details. I'm out this bitch. No. But for real, y'all, I like to thank y'all for coming through, supporting the show. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go. You ain't gotta go home because you already there. But I will be getting up out of here. You know what I mean? So I appreciate it, fam. Sticking through, showing support for what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Friends are some of the fakest people you ever have in your life. Because friends will never allow you to just be yourself. Oh man, nigga, you sound like you getting weak. Oh man, you sound like you get. They ain't gonna let you say, man, I'm hurt right now, homie. I feel like hurt. They gonna go tell somebody, man, nigga talking about killing himself. So friends don't check on nobody. Family go check on your family. Because friends have to fake with one another. Friends have to be fake in order for us to be real friends. I can't tell you, nigga, you wrong when you wrong.
I felt that! My bad. That shit hit me. That shit hit me, man. That shit touched me on another level.
Homie, friends don't let each other
like
be
that.
who
My
they
bad.
really want to be, my nigga. I got to be who you want me to be so we can remain friends. If I tell you I don't like this, I don't want to kick that nigga, I don't want to rob that nigga, and we from the same hood, but we friends. I can't go against my friend because my friend gonna quit me. So if I'm really your friend, I can tell you no. I can tell you I don't like this. I don't want to do this. Say, homie, I'm on the phone with my girl. Can you cut this down? And you don't say, oh, man, nigga caking on the phone. My friend understand this is my girl. So when he heard me talking to my girl, he cut the music down. Without shaming me. Friends wake up every day to shame one another. Why do you want me to believe when you call me, homie, and we Jones and high side? What friends do with each other. But man, my family ain't gonna do this. So I build a family away from a family, nigga.
Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless,
like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. The water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Mars. Only a fool would include his own death as part of a plan. Young lady.
Mars so cold, I think I'm done with ice. Birds, if I leave her, she gon' die. Well, bitch, you done with life. Okay.
We had a saying where we would be like, peace, be safe. But then we heard Nipsey say, stay dangerous. And I never understood it. But then when I finally understood it, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Stay dangerous. Because when you are, you're aware. If you're part of the danger, you can see the danger around you as well. You have to stay dangerous. Because if we're not, we're going to get caught unaware. And then we're just a pawn being used. When you carry yourself like a king, you will be.